there, it's Rachel from scrappinandhappy.blogspot.com with another Let's Get Crafty holiday series project. Today's card is a little bit different as it is a card that holds this antibacterial moisturizing hand lotion from Bath and Body Works. It's their holiday one. It's this one happens to be Twisted Peppermint. They also have a vanilla bean, which is my favorite, and some sort of a spiced apple. I thought these were a great little gift to give to coworkers or friends, just a little something special, but just to make it look a little more interesting, and because I'm giving it to my girlfriends, I thought it would be cute to have this box. Now there were ideas for this online, but they were using the little dollar antibacterial hand lotions, and the bottle was only about this size, and I wanted something a little bit bigger than that, and I saw these, and because I love this lotion, I thought I would try and turn one of those projects into this. So today's tutorial is going to show you how to all do that. So today we're using craft cardstock. This first piece is cut out at 3.5 by 12. This piece is cut out 5.5 by 3.5 craft cardstock. Then this pattern paper comes from the Die Cuts with a View 'Tis the Season 180 sheet pack that I purchased at Michael's, and this is cut at 3 by 5 inches. Then this blue paper was cut out by 2 inches by 3.5, so 3.5 long. Then I've already gone ahead and used my Fiskars apron lace punch to punch it. Okay, so here is my piece of paper on my Score Pal, and what's great about this measurements, for those of you that do have the Score Pal and not the Martha Stewart board, is it you don't have to make any adjustments. So the first score is going to be at 1 inch. Then the next one is going to be at 2.5 inches. Then you're going to do your next one at 8 inches. So that's 1, 2.5, and 8. Then this is the piece we're using for our box to hold the thing, to hold the lotion, and you're going to do this at 1, and you're going to do this at 4.5, and then you're going to do it at 1.5 and 2.5. Okay, so lengthwise 1 and 2.5, widthwise 1 and 4.5. There's the shape, the basic shape of the card. We're going to then trim the flaps here. Okay, so then you'll see it's going to go like this, and it's just going to give a nice little finished edge. However, we need to make the circle. Okay, so here's the template that I originally made and got the center. So the one I'm using is this one here. I'm not sure of the circle size, but it just fits perfectly inside the creases. Whoops. Now, the next part of this is to adhere the sides. So I actually flipped it over and I just put adhesive on the bigger pieces, the flap. So now we want to adhere it to the card. So to do that, I used my ATG gun, and I just put adhesive here on the flap, and then I'm going to stick it on here like so. And I've just, if you can see, I've designed it so that it just matches up perfectly. Okay, so then just make sure you have it all sealed down nice. Okay, and then I'm going to put adhesive, 2 strips along here. so that it can be attached. So line up the line of the holder. Okay, and then there we go, is our base of a card. Now you can see with the design of this, because I can't make this any bigger than 12 by 12 paper, unfortunately it's just a bit too low to be a card. So that's why I went ahead and used this paper to make it extended. So you just put your adhesive down there like so, and you're going to just line it up, and then you can just see that it's extended it. Okay, now to make this a little more interesting, you're going to take a white gel pen, or this is my Sharpie permanent marker, and we're going to just stitch along the out side of the edge here. Okay, doesn't that look nice? Okay, so then the next step was to take this white, this colored paper and glue it down, and I can see my dimensions are a little bit off, so I'm just going to use my scissors here and trim that. So to give a little bit more depth to this pattern paper, I'm taking this Van Dyke Brown by the Vicky Bantock collection. I've had this for years. When Distressing came in, I have the refill, and it just is a really nice color just for giving it a little bit more depth and interest to the edges. So you can just see it's just really subtle. Okay, then you're going to take your adhesive. I'm going to use my squeaky ATG gun here and glue that down to the center like that. So there we go. Okay, now I'm going to use this Stamping Bella stamp. It's called Be Merry, I believe. I've had it for a year or two. And I'm going to use my black StazOn ink, and I'm going to stamp it onto this scallop that came from Pink Journey Solutions cartridge that came with my Cricut this summer. And I'm going to stamp it on here. Now to get this to scale, to fit the card like this, what I went ahead and did is made this size of the pattern paper in Design Studio, and then scaled the scallop to fit in there. Making sure to think about the size of the stamp. So with a stamp like this size, I like to stamp my StazOn ink over top of and then just push down, careful not to rock, and lift it up, and there we go. Okay, and then we're going to color. Here is my stamp colored image, and I went ahead and colored her with just my Bic and Sharpie markers. And then I went ahead and put foam tape on the back. And then here's my card, and I'm just going to center that on her like so. Okay, and then I have these snowflakes that I purchased quite a long time ago. And they're just those foil confetti stacks, and I'm just going to put that on here just to kind of bring the paper and everything together. It's nice when you're able to use things from your stash to make a project like this. Okay, so there we go, and then the last step is just to add the Merry Christmas. So I actually went ahead and stamped the Merry Christmas using my Versamark, and then embossed it with this Stupendous Pearl Luster Sapphire color, opaque, and then heat embossed it. So then what I'm going to just do is cut it I guess you could use your Fisker's mat, but I just find it just as easy to use these long scissors to do the cutting like that. And then I'm just going to use once again some foam tape and some foam tape again, and then we're just going to stick it down here like this. Okay, and there is our finished card all ready for the lotion. So we'll just stick the lotion in there like that. Okay, so it's just in there. And then I found it wobbles a little bit when you open. Make sure the price is off of it. And instead, what I did is took a little bit of this dimensional foam tape and stuck it on there, and that's just going to hold your cream in there like that. Okay, and then I just took a little bit of double-sided tape and put it on the inside like this, and then you could write your nice little message in there, or you could just leave it like this is your card, whatever you prefer. I'm just going to leave it like this, and then I'm going to show you how I gift wrapped it. So I found these little bags at my dollar store, and then I have this decorative metallic shreds that I got from the dollar store last year, and I thought it kind of looks like snow. So I just scoop it all up. It's a bit staticky, but if you crunch it all up like this, it goes into the bag a little bit easier. Just put a little bit more in there. Okay, so that's going to go at the bottom of the bag. Spread it out. And then you just put a little twist tie at the top, and you could add some ribbon around here and a little tag, and there is a nice little gift to give to some coworkers. So thank you so much for joining me with this episode of Let's Get Crafty for this card, and we'll see you next time. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas.